And as we start this process together, let's just start with something that comes to mind. Either the eyes are closed or open and anchoring somewhere in your space or place. And just being in gratitude for something that occurred today. Again, if it's just for being alive, waking up this morning to a moment that made you smile or laugh or just feel appreciative, an interaction, you doing something that shows up for you, a celebration of you, doing an act of kindness for yourself or someone else. And just notice the breath as we send appreciation to the breath, always breathing for us, without us having to do much at all to have it continue throughout our days. And picking one body part that you want to send some appreciation to. Could be something like the fingers that help me write, type, text, call, do the work that I do. It could even be the feet, the toes, for helping you move from place to place. And even the idea of our feet, they're so tiny in comparison to our body, and somehow they take all the weight of us. It's so fascinating and so beautiful how that works. And it doesn't actually make much sense, right? And the idea is when we can leave the logical mind at times and just get into heart space and our presence, that's where our power lies. That's where our peace lies, our joy of this moment, because all we're really desiring in life, it's not things outside of us, it's to feel aliveness within us. And sometimes we go to things like that cup of coffee or that meal or that person or an object or thing. And all that's really doing is reminding us of our aliveness. We can enjoy those things, but when we depend on anything outside of our own feeling of aliveness, we want to make sure that it doesn't have us. Just like our mind, that our mind doesn't have us, we have our mind. Meaning whatever happens in the mind, you know it's not really you, it's just a thing that's playing. We can think of a car with a radio, and the radio station is moving from different song to song or station to station. But the car knows that it's not the radio. The car knows it has a radio, but it's not the radio. And if a song that the car doesn't like plays, it's not about the car, it's the radio. It doesn't make it have to mean so much about how the car runs or moves. It's just something to notice. And there's going to be something in your day today that maybe you didn't show up in the way you completely wanted to. And we're just going to take a moment to hold space for that version of you in that moment and actually give them some grace, give them some mercy, give them some forgiveness. And allowing the idea that we are just human learning and unlearning. And just like we would with a 5-year-old, we just learn and grow and then we move on. There's an idea that if there's a grandma sitting on a bench watching her grandchild, granddaughter, grandson playing in the jungle gym or the park area, we would want her to be really present, enjoying seeing this boy or girl play, not thinking about how she didn't get something done or clean the dishes before or her grocery list later or even guilt or shame about a way she showed up in her past. We want her present with that child and just experiencing again the aliveness of her and that child and that connection, nature, the beautiful presence the boy's having. That's where we want her. So the invitation is to take a moment to release something in your day that judgment came through to you, or even in any past situation or recent situation that maybe we're not giving ourselves much grace for. Just like that little boy will learn through trial and error and exploration, we are and still will always be in that space. And there's going to be a color that comes to mind that represents this forgiveness, that represents this releasing judgment, that represents this allowing to just move forward in presence and enjoying what's to come instead of harping and holding on to what was. We don't want a boy that's in third grade going to fourth grade every day going to fourth grade thinking about the things that happened in third grade. We want them to be present in fourth grade as they learn and move forward to fifth and sixth and seventh as they expand their mind, their body, their soul, their spirit. So right now, can we allow those things to shed? Can we allow those things to move through so that we can become anew and be present here now and moving forward? So notice what color shows up. And imagine it swirling around you like a tornado, but it's a very kind, very patient, very loving tornado around you. Notice that color. And notice your breath. Maybe you can breathe in a little deeper and slower, knowing that every cell is absorbing this newness of you, releasing what no longer serves you. So there's more room for what does, more room for the lessons to stick that are meant to stick and those that are not to fall. And this color is going to shift into some object, abstract design, animal, thing, shape, and just notice what it continues to mold into. Whatever it does is perfect. And if you, again, have come in and out, it is so okay. It's more than okay. Your mind is doing exactly what it's supposed to do for this practice today. But if it has created some object, design, figure, just notice it and then breathe that in. And you're going to be placing it somewhere. Maybe it's somewhere in nature or somewhere in your home or somewhere in some place that you either enjoy or just whatever place comes to mind. It could be in your car, could be on top of a mountain. You can place this object or thing anywhere where it seems fit for right now. And just notice it, appreciate it, and appreciate your mind for creating it. And continue to connect with the breath. You're doing amazing. And now as you observe it, wherever it is, there might be a smell that comes to mind as you're noticing this, witnessing this. And all that we're creating is more spaciousness to allow the trial and error of us learning, unlearning, forgiving, releasing judgment. Because really, when we judge others, we're actually judging ourselves in some capacity. And so the more we release judgment for ourselves, the more we release it for others, and vice versa, which only allows more time and space for things you truly do desire and intend to be. So again, we're just clearing out like a windshield wiper on a car, removing. And so with that, I want you to take a big deep breath in and notice the color of the tornado. Notice the object if it created one, and notice the smell, breathing it in. And exhale through the body, head to toes. You're going to do that again if that feels useful. You'll breathe in, see the color, see the object or design or figure that was created. Breathe in the smell. Hold the top and exhale through the mind, body, all the way through out the toes. And then just come back to the breath and appreciation of the breath, of the mind, all that it's done, all that it absorbed and released, did exactly what it was meant to do tonight. Whatever occurred is perfect. And right now, you're going to have some kind of phrase, mantra, message to come through of what do you need to hear right now? Almost like you're talking to the 5-year-old you, and they're going to give you some beautiful words of wisdom. It's so basic, but the simplicity things in life are the best and most potent at times. What do you need to hear more of right now? And maybe repeat it a few times to yourself silently. And one more time, you're going to come back to that color as you breathe it in, the object figure, the smell, and exhale. And the mind knows at any point in time it can come back to any of these representations of your awareness of your presence, of this newness, of this lightness that is you. And when you are ready, you can slowly start to bring your attention back to the body, keeping the eyes closed if they are already, and just even noticing your space. But with the eyes closed, you notice the space within your space without even the eyes being open. And funny thing is the eyes are always open. It's the eyelids that make it feel like they're closed, which is kind of an interesting thing about the body. And for a moment, bring back a moment of gratitude again that you had today. I know you can come back to this space anytime with just a breath, with just the color of the object or the smell, or that message that came through, if any, tonight. That's the power of you, the presence of you, the peace of you, the real you. And slowly wiggling the fingers and toes, maybe moving the body slightly from left to right or circling out the shoulders. And taking your sweet, sweet time, you can be blinking the eyes open and just kind of looking around your space and appreciating this time that you showed up for you. I thank you for showing up for you.